Joining us next to the MARR Army Rock Show, it's not their first visit to the MARR Army Rock Show. We've got Christian Rivera from Fatally Yours. I say they, it's he, but the band Fatally Yours has been on the show before. They've got a new single out called Another You. Christian, welcome back to the show.
Hey, how's it going? Good to be here.
Hey, so what prompted me to get you on the show, of course, was the new single. So it's called Another You. So tell us a little bit more about the song and kind of who did the writing and where it was recorded and produced, all that good stuff.
Okay, yeah. So we started working on this song sometime back, actually. It was slow coming together. But Keith, our basic writing formula is, Keith will, bust out like a basic outline of the song, a skeleton, if you will. And he also does a lot of the lyric writing. And so we started on this one actually before Billy was even in the band. And so we went over to the Deep End studio with Tony Corelli, and we started laying down the basic, the drums, the bass, all that stuff, basic guitar tracks. And then Billy came in, and he really liked what he was hearing with that one, and I think he actually wrote a verse to that one. And so we went through. I have a lot of hand in the other nuances and the counter melodies and all the stuff that kind of to polish it off and make it a true Fatally Yours song. So we went through and we finished that up this year, and then we had Matt Gishel come out to one of our shows, to one of the Transcendent Events monthly mayhem shows, and we just kind of did the video for it on the fly, unscripted. We just wanted to capture, what one of our shows in our hometown, Baltimore, would be like. So I felt like we did that pretty successfully.
Yeah, so talk a little bit more about that decision. So there is a music video out, as you were just alluding to. So tell us about the evening, where that was shot, and a little bit more details about that evening.
Yeah. So that was done at Angels Rock Bar. It's a power plant. Can't talk today. Power Plant Live in Baltimore, Maryland. And so yeah, we just decided, let's just get see if we can capture the energy of one of our shows. Because we want to put Baltimore on the map. I mean, there are other cities like LA and New York and Nashville, and they always get all the love for their music scene and this and that. But we have so many talented bands here in Baltimore. I could just name, Migosh, The Henchmen, Rev. Those are a few that come to mind. And, I just really think more bands here in Baltimore. So that's it, capturing one of our shows and just, our little corner of the scene and throwing it out there to the world. I felt like that might be a good way to do that.
Now, I was going to actually allude to the Baltimore music scene in a little bit, but, it's like I was researching. I've known you for a while, but, how many bands are you actually in now that are part of the scene?
Well, just, me, I am in Fatally Yours, and I'm also a member of Bleed the Dream, which is, that band is based on the West Coast and is also working on a new record right now. That one's a little more slow going. The other guitar player and founding member Dave just had a baby, and so we're just kind of taking our time with that one. Obviously, the focus here is on Fatally. However, Keith, he's got Fatally, and then he also has him and Billy are also in a 90s tribute band that they do for fun called Doc Martin and the Flannels, and they play all the cool songs from the 90s, and they play quite a bit in the region. Baltimore, Virginia, Pennsylvania, stuff like that. So
it's one of the things I love about Baltimore shows is, I'll run into 10 of you guys at a show and you're all in 20 different bands. So it's always a good time there. So
we're always mixing and, we'll collaborate with each other. I mean, it's a big, it's really a big family down here in Baltimore.
So this tune, is it part of an upcoming record, or can we expect more like, some bands are doing kind of the string of singles models now? What are you guys up to?
Yeah, I feel like at this point in our career, since we're still, pretty much an emerging band, even after 5 years, I feel right now the way to go with it is just to continue to release singles, because it's, doing a whole record takes a lot of time, and rather than have people waiting around for like 2 years or something for a new record, we'd rather just give them a new song once every, so often, once every couple of months. And, I just feel like that's a great way to stay, help stay fresh, stay relevant in people's minds. Just at this point, who knows, maybe down the road if we ever become huge, then we could have people waiting for 5 years between records. I'm kidding. But I couldn't sit still for that long. But, just to sum it up though, yeah, I feel like for right now, it's kind of like, back in the 50s, that's kind of how music was released too, on singles. Singles would come out with the B-side or whatever. So I feel like it's kind of like, for us anyway, reverted back to that. I mean, we tried, when we first debuted, we had an EP out, and then it was a little, another 2 years before we did another EP, and it's, we don't want to keep people waiting that long, and we don't want to wait that long either. We write a new song, and we get excited about it, and we want to show it to everybody. So for now, it's just going to be new singles every few months or so. Look for a new single from us.
Yeah, that's a great point that I haven't had anybody make before, is, this notion that it's not exactly new, that it was done that way back in the 50s. I actually never thought of it that way before, but you're 100% right. That's a very astute observation, so musically speaking. Hey, speaking of live shows, it looked like you had just a couple people in attendance at the Maryland State Fair. Why don't you tell folks about that?
Yeah, we made a few new friends out there. That was a fantastic show, and big thanks to Hailstorm's people and 98 Rock and 24/7. I mean, because all those people came together and decided that we should play that show with them, and I was just kind of floored when I got that phone call. And I was told like, hey, there's a possibility that we could be playing this huge show, and this was like back in March. And I'm like, man, how long am I going to have to sit on this news? Because, luckily it was only a few days before the announcement was made. But, I was pretty blown away by it. And then, when we showed up to the venue, I mean, it was just good. Everybody was so good to us from start to finish. And I think even the Hailstorm folks were like on the stage during our set, checking our set out. And, it was just awesome, and the fans out front, they were just amazing, and we hung out at our merch tent until the last band had left the area, and just stayed and hung out, talked with them, and that kind of stuff, because I think it's really important to make that kind of connection with your people, or anybody out there. I think that's what we all want, is to make a connection, right?
Yeah, and looking back, Hailstorm, a band from our neck of the woods up here in Lancaster, PA area, they're up for Redline, and I can remember, they were in your shoes, man, playing the opening shows for those bands, and those have really grown. So,
that's like the one thing. And Lizzie, we were talking after the show. I mean, she kind of reinforced that. She's like, please don't break up, because we want to play with you guys again. And throughout my career, that's one of the things I've been told is, if you want to be successful, you have to stick with it. And I feel like, so many bands, this is not easy. And, I wouldn't, sometimes I wouldn't wish this kind of career on my worst enemy, but
I know what you mean.
Because, it's tough, but, the rewards can be, the biggest keys to success is just, seeing your things through. I mean, Hailstorm's been together 20 years now. 20 years.
Wow. Yeah.
Fatal Years has been together for a quarter of that time. So,
well, we want you guys to stick with it. Now, real quick, I want to let you plug. You got a big Halloween show coming up too in Baltimore, I believe, don't you?
Yes, we do. That's October 28th at the Metro Gallery, and it's funny because that's our 5-year anniversary to the day that Fatal Years was introduced to the world by DJ Matt Davis, who's down here on 98 Rock. We premiered our very first single on October 28th, 2012 on 98 Rock in Baltimore. And so we figured what better way to celebrate 5 years than with a really cool Halloween party. And we have some great friends. Migosh is on it. A band called Crashing Atlas. They're fantastic. Imbued. And then there's a band called Indian Head. This is their very first show, so they're going to be opening up for us. And so we're really excited about it.
So that's October 28th at the Metro Gallery in Baltimore. A cool venue. We've been there a few times. So, hey, the band is Fatally Yours. We've been talking with Christian Rivera. They've got a single out right now called Another You. And we've really enjoyed following you guys and always loved seeing you at the show. So, Christian, man, thanks for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's it's an honor and a privilege to be on the show. And if you're coming out, just let me know, and we'll get you squared away.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. We appreciate you being on the show again, man.